One of the reasons people struggle with communication is because they don't understand this one thing. And that thing is that you're not communicating for you, you're communicating for the other person. And so for a lot of us, we tend to be very self-focused in our communication, and we're thinking about, oh, how am I feeling? How do I kind of perceive this communication? How would I evaluate it? Do I like it? Do I like the way I'm communicating? But the thing is, you're actually not communicating for yourself. It doesn't matter if you understand what you're saying. It really only matters if the person or the people you are speaking with are understanding and feeling the things that you need them to feel. Because remember, communication is very based on emotion as well. And so if you want to persuade people, if you want to get them on your side, if you want to inspire them, you need to make them feel something. And so you need to consider, what are they understanding from my communication and how am I making them feel? Because let's say you're in a job interview and you're speaking all about your accomplishments, blah, blah, blah. And are you making the interviewer excited that they're going to hire you? Like, what they want to feel is they want to feel so sure and so excited about their new hire. They want to feel secure. They want to feel good. They want to feel accomplished. And you have to consider, am I making them feel that? Am I making them feel really confident about their new hire? Am I making them feel excited about their new hire, that, they're bringing someone onto the company that's going to really help them and change things and increase value, like do things that are really valuable for them. And this is something that I noticed that a lot of people aren't really using as a framework. Essentially, you kind of go into a conversation without really considering the other person in this way. And especially in communication settings like an interview, which are fairly high stakes because, right, like this is your job and your livelihood on the line, you need to consider this. You need to consider how you're making the other person feel. And this is really effective in workplace negotiations and in workplace settings, because a lot of times you need to get people on your side. You need to have buy-in. And so if you're not considering how you're making the other person feel and how they want to feel, then you're really missing out on a really important component of persuasion. And you need to understand that people very much get persuaded by the emotion that you elicit in them. And so if you come in and you make them feel really hopeful and confident and competent, then you will probably have a lot of buy-in, versus if you come in and tell them a whole bunch of facts, even though maybe your facts are correct, you might just make them feel confused and potentially insecure, that they have no idea what you're talking about. And this is a kind of a problem I see in a lot of my highly technical clients who are extremely brilliant people, like super brilliant people. Some of the smartest people struggle with this, is that they understand an area so well that they think that they can come into a meeting or a negotiation and they can just tell someone else the facts and that will get them where they need to be. But that's not the case. The problem is that they're missing that emotional component in persuasion, in that this other person that they're speaking with might not be as technically intelligent as they are. And so they might just end up feeling confused and almost even talked down to. And a lot of individuals in the workplace won't admit to that, because no one's going to admit that I didn't understand what you said. But they're going to essentially not be excited about your initiative. They're not going to give you the buy-in that you crave. And so if this resonates with you, like if you feel like this was like a big epiphany for you and maybe this is something you've been trying to crack on your own, I encourage you to book an intro session. It's always much more effective to have someone that has a lot of experience with this type of topic on your side. It will help you overcome this a lot faster. And I've had a lot of experience helping very brilliant, especially highly technical individuals learn how to persuade and have that charisma to get that buy-in, so that they can drive forward their initiatives without kind of making someone else feel insecure or overwhelmed.